Today we are discussing in respect of a situation arising out of a recent violence in Kashmir Valley resulting in threat to peace and security of the people of the state. Sir, Kashmir is the integral part of our country, and every one of our country is concerned about Kashmir. Every one of our country loves Kashmir, and they have all sympathies for the civil citizens of the Kashmir itself. Sir, in an unequivocal term, everyone of this country criticizes, protests whenever there is any attack on Kashmir by the other country or the terrorist itself. Sir, Kashmir has witnessed large number of terrorist activities for decades together. It is the failure on the part of the successive government, including the present one, to prevent such terrorist activities. Sir, the present NDA government led by Modi ji, will blame UPA government or the Congress government, or UPA government, earlier UPA government who is now the oppositions, will blame the present government. But not a single government has taken effective steps to prevent terrorism in the Kashmir itself. Recently, the incidents which have occurred in that Kashmir is due to sheer mishandling this situation by the central government. Sir, we all at the time appreciate whenever the central government through their armed forces takes steps against any terrorist activities, either in Kashmir or any other state. But we do not appreciate when such armed forces of the central government takes away the life of the genuine peaceful citizens of Kashmir who have no connection with terrorist activities. We have full sympathy for those killed or injured in firing by security forces, including those who have lost their sight due to pellet injuries. Sir, by reason of the overt action of the armed forces of the central government recently, large number of ordinary citizens of Kashmir, more than 40, have lost their lives. The central government must extend help to all these affected families of ordinary citizens of Kashmir. We want to hear today from the Honorable Home Minister what helps they are going to extend these affected families. We want to hear. It is not for the debate's sake. We want to hear from the Honorable Home Minister. We are having a great respect for him. From my party itself, we are having a great respect for him, that we want to hear him effectively what steps should be taken, not the debates. Sir, it is a great failure on the part of the central government to keep intelligence information which resulted in recent terrorist activities in Kashmir, including the fallout of the death in encounter of Hijabul leader Burhan Wani, by making high-sounding speech by any of the honorable ministers of the present central government will not resolve the problem of Kashmir. But steps should be taken to prevent all terrorist activities in Kashmir in a more intelligent way at the same time. it has to be ensured that not a single life of ordinary people of Kashmir is taken away by any armed forces of the central government. That assurance we want from the Honorable Home Minister, from this House itself. Sir, I want to extend, since I have got this scope, I have already spoken to Honorable Minister of State of the Parliament Affairs yesterday, today itself. I want to extend the scope of our views so far in connection with this issue. Sir, state of West Bengal is also an international border of 3 countries. Recent incidents in Dhaka, where 20 people were killed in terrorists, has created an alarming situation in the international borders areas of West Bengal, Assam and Meghalaya. Strategically, Bangladesh is being made growing terrorist hub that not only aids jihad but also serve as a safe haven for Afghanistani and Pakistani terrorists because of the geographical position of the Bangladesh. Large number of infiltrators are entering into India through the border area of West Bengal, Assam and Meghalaya. Border security force has become champion, showing their inefficiency to prevent such infiltrators to enter into our country. I
just want to request the honourable member to yield. He is a dear friend of mine, Kalyan Banerjee. But if you
asked the Honourable Minister of State of Parliament, yesterday I rang up, it was decided, sir, in your presence it was decided the issue would be framed in this way so that all we also can bring our views in respect of the Bangladesh border. You can't, but yes, incidentally, it was assured to us that this issue has been will be brought. Sir, you are also present there.
Yes, yes.
But incidentally, the issue has been brought, framed in such a way that we cannot bring our problems here. Since I have got the chance, I am bringing the issue, and I have said so, and I have taken the permission of the Honourable Minister of State yesterday night itself. I rang up him at 11 o'clock, I told him, and he said, yes, you. Yes. Sir.
So nowadays you are taking permission?
Yes, certainly I am taking, because they are ministers, they are ministers. I have to give respect to them. I have given respect to them.
That's why Kalyan Banerjee, don't make friendship with them. They will ditch like this only.
No. I am not saying, I am not suggesting that they are ditching me now at this stage. I am not suggesting at all. I am saying, since I am taking the advantage of this presence of the Honourable Home Minister here and the debate itself. Sir, border security force has become champion, showing their inefficiency to prevent such infiltrators to enter into our country. One of the important reasons behind is that a large number of areas of the northeastern region, including West Bengal, are fenceless despite assurance given by the successive central governments, including present one. To complete fencing process of the Indo-Bangladesh border area, effective steps have not yet been taken, as a result of which thousands and thousands infiltrators and also terrorists are entering into our country through this border area. When it was the main responsibility of the central government to stop such infiltration, and when indeed there is a great failure to stop such infiltration by the central government, few dignitaries of the central government are blaming the states for not preventing such infiltration. West Bengal shares 2,216.7 kilometers of border with Bangladesh. Of this, sir, 915 kilometers in South Bengal, spanning an area from the Sundarbans to Malda. Nearly 317 kilometers of these 915 kilometers are unfenced. I am talking about the land area, not the water area, only land area. The vast stretches of Sundarbans remain unguarded, as the thrust has been given only on the densely populated areas of North 24 Parganas, Nadia and Murshidabad. Despite presence of the border security force in the fencing areas of the North 24 Parganas, Nadia and Murshidabad, every day large number of infiltrators are entering into India. Cattle from India are being smuggled to Bangladesh through racket, and BSF is failing to stop such cattle smuggling from India to Bangladesh. Our Honorable Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee repeatedly reminding the central government to prevent such cattle smuggling from India to Bangladesh and entering infiltrated from Bangladesh to India. But unfortunately, not a single one paid any heed to such request. Our Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee said that the terror strike in the neighboring country was a matter of concern, and the government has to intensify vigil in the border districts. Cattle smuggling in the border is rampant. It is the responsibility of the central government to prevent or prohibit such infiltration and cattle smuggling. Our state is ready to render all assistance to the central government for such purposes. Sir, after the blast in Bardwan's Khagragar in 2014, the West Bengal police arrested the offenders. It had emerged that Bangladeshi militants were sneaking into Bengal for such blasting. Recently, the Honorable Prime Minister constituted a committee of 7 states for making in-depth study in connection with the border states problem. But unfortunately, West Bengal, which is having a large number of international border problems, and terrorists are entering through India-Bangladesh border, state of West Bengal has not been included in the committee itself. Cooperative federalism, my friend was saying just now. Sir, cooperative federalism demands extensive interaction between center and the states so that all issues are sorted out in the best interest of the country, including the states. In view of the recent incidents in Bangladesh, the Honorable Chief Minister of the West Bengal held a very high-level review meeting with the senior officials and given directions for enhanced intelligence coverage and prompt action wherever necessary. Sir, the problem is this, that all these states are working efficiently, but pride is being taken only by the central government. The Honorable Prime Minister is taking the pride. Work is being done by the state governments. Chief Ministers are all working. Everyone is working. But credit is only demanding by the Honorable Prime Minister by way of advertisement. Sometimes I feel whether this is the government, they are running the government, or they are running the advertising agency. Sometimes I really feel it, that what is being done. Sir, West Bengal welcomes coordination with neighboring states of Bihar, Jharkhand and Odisha for combating left-wing extremism, and joint meetings have already been held between the officials of the neighboring states with the officials of West Bengal. All state governments doing work. We are working. I have taken the advantage of the privilege, rather privilege, I am taking the privilege of the presence of the Honorable Home Minister here in the House, where we are expressing our views. We are really concerned about the problem in the Indo-Bangladesh border, non-fencing, that also the smuggling, etc., which I have said. Kindly take steps in respect of that. With this, I stop it. Sir, at the end, I am ending with this, that we heartily want, I think everyone who are present here and beyond this parliament, everyone of this country, they want that peace should be restored at Kashmir, and the civil citizens of the Kashmir lives like any other citizens of this country itself. Thank you, my lord.